Hello and welcome back to Banjo Kazooie with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So now that we have all of Cheato's cheats, we have to activate them, so to speak. And that is done in the sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove. And indeed, it is relatively simple to do, basically. Although you will have to deal with the snippet that's inside here. So yeah, that's the only real problem here, but as I say, ground pounding is your friend for the most part. For the most part, I say. So yeah, excuse me for doing that. Or you could just use the Wonderwing, that also works. Anyway, the thing about the, and excuse the quality of the footage here, but never mind. Seriously. What you have to do is doing each of the things. So for the blue eggs is blue eggs, using the letters you have available to you here. So yeah, and blue eggs will give us up to 200 eggs, which will really help in certain parts of the final battle against Gruntilda. So indeed, yes, we want that. We certainly want that. The red feathers gives us 200 100, sorry, red feathers. And the gold feathers cheat gives us, dare I even say it, 10 gold feathers, so very necessary, in my opinion, for the final battle against Gruntilda. It does take a while to import them because of the fact of how this actually works here, seriously, but it's worth your while doing it if you want a better, an easier chance of fighting Grunty. And speaking of which, I'm just going to skip right ahead to it because I've kind of gone over it now, I think. So, from the Grunty's Furnace Fun board, we can head to the right where Grunty went up into the tower, and indeed, we will see that why we needed all those notes, basically. There's also there is a cauldron that appears that allows us to go through. So yes, the total number of notes we can get is 900. And as I say, if you're running low on things, then yeah, it's gonna be a bit of trouble. Now here, this picture, if you have enough jiggies, you should be able to fill it, and it recreates a picture of Gruntilda. That will open the door towards the final boss, etc., etc. And next, I want to open a few more doors before we face Grunty in this room. Over here is Dingpot, who will actually launch us up to where Gruntilda is. Apparently, like with Klungo, Dingpot is treated like utter shit. Unlike Klungo, he doesn't like the abuse. Seriously. Nice and hot. Oh my god, he's gonna use him as a washing machine? It'd be easier if Mumbo had just turned him into one. Although I don't, although having said that, maybe not, given Mumbo's sort of animosity towards Grunty. So opening each of things will give us a giant, okay, it's 20 gold feathers, but worth it anyway. It refills all of your gold feathers. The other one opens a giant blue egg, which will give us the full amount of blue eggs. And the final one gives us, not a giant red feather, believe it or not, but this picture here. This is what the last 4 jiggies are going to be used for, to actually give us double health, because it will turn all of our honeycombs red. So yeah, so we'll be able to take Grunty's attacks a bit easier. So yeah, I think I've got all of them. Oh wait, no, one more door here! And that will give us all of the red feathers. I don't know if I've used up all my red feathers, but yeah, I think I have. So in that case, let's actually jump in Dingpot and indeed face Gruntilda for the final time. Seriously. And indeed, up top Gruntilda will be on her broom, and yeah, this is where the final battle takes place. So first off, what Grunty will do is move back and forth on her broom. So yeah, so she will move about and then start charging at you. You will start hearing a sort of noise. Eventually what will happen is her broom will run out of, I guess, fuel or magic. She's a witch, that makes sense in Grunty's case. And yeah, this is why I wanted the double health. She has, well, to quote Sonic Generations, looks like a homing shot. Although her homing shots are very different to the thing. That wasn't really a homing shot, to be fair. It's more of a fireball, but yeah. Unfortunately, outrunning it is not easy, even with the Talon Trot. Trust me, the Talon Trot is much quicker to avoid certain attacks. But yeah. All the while, Grunty will keep getting faster and faster. Eventually, she'll stop, of course. So yeah, and then there goes that other move. Apparently, no, the Talon Trot isn't that great at avoiding the mover. Especially since with the fact you have to get Kazooie out of Banjo's backpack and everything. All the while, probably one of my favourite final boss battle themes I've ever heard from Grant Kirkhope plays here. Seriously, brilliant final boss theme. And eventually, Grunty will do this magic attack. It can't be blocked except for using the Wonderwing. If you try using normal moves, then yeah, it will automatically hit you no matter where you go. So that's the homing shot. Then Grunty will find herself out towards the edge of these platforms. And what you have to do is use Kazooie's blue eggs to attack her with and whatnot, so yeah. And that's not easy at all, seriously. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's use a few more eggs. Ah! Well, never mind. I still have double health. And I do want to make it last. It's not easy with these fireballs that Grunty is using. And keep in mind that, unlike with Banjo Tooie, you don't get the ability to use first-person shooting or aim very well. Unlike with, dare I even say, Banjo Tooie, one of the things I will definitely give Banjo Tooie over Banjo Kazooie is the ability to aim with Kazooie's eggs. But, yeah. That being said, then she'll move to another part and rinse and repeat, basically. So yeah, you can use the Wonderwing. The problem with that is keeping up with Grunty's attacks and everything, especially those fireballs, because it does leave a bit of lasting damage, so to speak. You will see when you do damage Grunty because she shrieks and moves back a bit. So yeah. And you can see from the animations, of course. So yeah. Seriously, Rareware knew how to push the N64, man. Much more so than Nintendo themselves, seriously. To think something this detailed in 1998. Seriously. And it didn't, and unlike with Donkey Kong 64, it didn't need a expansion pack. Seriously, the only downside is Gruntilda's attacks aren't great and everything, seriously. Some of it does feel a bit unfair, but I don't know. You've damaged her enough, Gruntilda will take to the sky after launching another homing shot, and seemingly, let's get that honeycomb there, and seemingly doing that, seriously. Yeah, so with the flight pad there, what we need to do now is pretty much do what we did previously and use the beak bomb on her. And yeah, the beak bomb is not a great move with aiming, in my opinion, in both Banjo games. Seriously, because it costs you a lot of things. A good reason to actually get Cheato's hints. so to speak, before doing so. You can do it anytime so long as Grunty is in range, basically. That's the only caveat here, I dare say, with Gruntilda. And yeah, meanwhile, she will keep launching fireballs at you. You can actually get her while she's moving around, I've said that. If you're directly in front of her, I strongly suggest you do use the beat bomb against her because... holy shit, is it very hard to hit her otherwise with the beat bomb. Even with all the red feathers that Cheato has endowed upon me. Seriously, and putting that cheating treasure trove cove came to good use, I dare say. But yeah, ow! I think I got her there. Yeah, I definitely did because she moved back a bit, didn't Grunty? So yeah, but not great. And yeah, that's the problem with the beat bomb. Again, I will give both the Switch and the Xbox versions this. The controls are a lot better. Seriously, I'm playing this with the Joy-Cons here. The Joy-Cons are much easier to hold while playing Banjo Kazooie compared to this. And the same with the Xbox 360 controller as well. Seriously, I don't feel like I am being cheated with a rather lousy analog stick, as was the case with the N64. Seriously, it may have well worked in the late 90s, but not in the 2020s. Seriously, there's only so much you can do with this game and everything. But yeah, I also like the surroundings of the tower as well. Just the whole thunder and lightning in the background. Really nice attention to detail there, Rareware. And yeah, not much else I can say against this though, but yeah. I'm glad that Microsoft is allowing their games onto the thing. Now to only get Donkey Kong 64 or, dare I even say it, Conker's Bad Fur Day on the Nintendo Switch. Although that might be a hard ask for something like Conker's Bad Fur Day, because there's a lot of irreverent humor in there. I don't just mean the Great Mighty Pooh. Seriously, there is a lot of other stuff as well. I mean, Conker drinking, for example, is one thing as well. Seriously, I don't think you get that on a normal Nintendo game, but there you go. Actually, what will happen is that, well, not yet, is Grunty will start to surround herself with a force field, making it nigh on impossible to hit her. Oh, yes. But because of that, the Jinjos will help us here. Yes, the Jinjos, the very birds that we were having to get throughout each of the levels. The problem is we are having to aim yet again with Kazooie's blue eggs. And you know how I said the aiming was particularly bad in Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, and the only time you know you've actually got the eggs inside these Jinjo statues is when so you hear the sort of noise that you hear from each of them. So yeah, imagine playing this with my N64. Oh, I don't have an N64, but on an N64, I would be having very sore thumbs right now. Seriously, also than with Donkey Kong 64. And that's the thing as well, seriously. So yeah, aiming is not easy at all, even with the stuff that's afforded to me, so yeah. But releasing into the Jinjos will have them pretty much do a homing attack on her. Seriously. Eat your heart out, Sonic. But the problem is taking hits from Grunty in the meantime. And no, I'm not sure if I want to waste all of my gold feathers just and you have fireballs and everything. You'll know when the Jinjo comes alive, of course, when it starts charging at her. So yeah, one thing you can do is, I guess, get as close to each of the things as possible, but it ain't easy with this thing, seriously. The amount of times I had to bob and weave with each of the Grunty's attacks is insane here. I was trying to only take one hit with Grunty, but I took two there and whatnot. But yeah, and that shows the problem with aiming. Absolutely. There goes the pink Jinjo. That leaves the, I think, was it the blue Jinjo? I didn't see the blue Jinjo come out. But yeah. There's the yellow Jinjo. Okay, so that wasn't the yellow Jinjo. And then even when all the Jinjos have been used up, shall we say, Grunty will land on here, but yeah. And then she'll just toss fireballs until, of course, something another Jinjo starts coming out. Namely, as we'll see, the mighty Jinjonator. Seriously. But yeah, Jinjonator is the final hope against beating Gruntilda. And he requires almost as much eggs as, dare I say it, the other Jinjos who previously attacked Grunty. So I am not going to enjoy this! Seriously. Imagine doing this on the N60, the original N64. You'll know when dare I say, stupid me, you'll know when Gruntilda has, when you've done enough, because each of these holes that we will get in them. Why did I do that with his attack? I guess I wanted to do as much thing. Each of the holes will close basically here, and that's not going to be easy, mind. But seriously, the knockback I'm taking from Grunty is insane. I'm trying not to do that, but there you go. And I knew that green magic attack was coming, so that's why I enabled the Wonderwing. Nope, you're not going to kill me. Well, I want the Jinjonator, goddammit. I do the back run first because it's the easiest way to avoid most of Grunty's attacks. Seriously. Not easy, completely easy. It only offers you, dare I say, so much cover. Not much cover, dare I say, does the Jinjonator statue. And I keep running into that attack, man. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with me? And there, I don't know why I went into a Talon Trot when I was trying to use the Wonderwing. Seriously. If you don't know, the C buttons are not on the, dare I say it, the Joy-Cons, but yeah, I still prefer the Joy-Cons here. Maybe not with the C buttons, but certainly with the ability to actually... Well, I can't say parry. This is not like Sonic Frontiers or anything. But yeah, each of these things costs 6 eggs. 6 eggs each. As I say, making Cheetos help invaluable in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna go around the side here. Seriously, even with those attacks. Yeah, let's get to actually where the Jinjonator actually appears. We actually get our epic moment of badassery here with the Jinjonator. Oh yes, just as Grunty's about to launch another fireball at me as well. All of the Jinjos go into the Jinjonator, he awakens and pretty much Grunty's expression says it all there, really. He goes up and flies around and pretty much charges at her and eventually knocks her off her literal perch here. Seriously. He gets rid of the thing and keeps bashing into her. And yes, eventually Jinjonator knocks her off. But not before seemingly going all Dragon Ball here. Nope, and eventually seemingly she uses one last spell, but not before she falls down to earth. Seriously, with a bunch of rocks falling with her. And indeed, Grunty ends up falling into the ground like Wile E. Coyote. Seriously. And seemingly, unlike Wile E. Coyote, I don't know if she'll survive that. Or at least not until the next game, anyway. Yeah, a bit heavy for a witch, I guess. Whether or not we'll see Klungo, we won't actually see him till the end of the game. But yeah, so that is basically that. Meaning that, seemingly, they all go for a holiday at the beach. I don't know if this is on DK Island or not, but I like to think it was. And oh, Captain Blubber on a jet ski. And that bikini-clad lady carrying 2 melons. Yeah, never change. Wow, Rareware don't exist anymore, I don't think, but yeah. Well, no, not quite. There are some other things you can get, like some photos and stuff, which I'm not gonna get. Seriously. You're a hero? Well, heroine in your case, Kazooie. Oh god, but yes. The fourth wall breaking is bigger than that. Anyway, Banjo Kazooie, an excellent game. Seriously, probably even better than Super Mario 64. Yes, I'll say it. This game is better than Super Mario 64. Not least because of the whole controls and everything, and the addition of the jiggies. It's a lot smaller than Super Mario 64 as well, which does help in terms of each of the worlds. Yeah. Wait until the next game. That game is as big as Donkey Kong 64, but yeah, the graphics still hold up, even on this version. I wish I was still playing the Xbox 360 version. I did get to the fight against Gruntilda, but yeah, not gonna happen, it seems. So, with that said, let's actually get to the final bit. Seriously, and also before I go on, each of the voiceovers, because of the limitations of the N64, I love, seriously. But that being said, let's actually get to the, I guess the ending of the game. Thank you, Cheato. And indeed, we're back to the beach here, where seemingly everyone will talk about the photos that you can unlock and everything. I don't know what you're doing with that coconut tree. Ah, it's Mumbo. Mumbo was up that tree. I don't know what you were doing there, Mumbo, but secret pictures. Yeah, that's what I was going on about. I'm guessing concept artwork and stuff. You really want to give away Banjo Tooie, don't you? No. I'm gonna leave that for a bit. Skirt boy. Oh boy. Nope. And I'm not gonna face Buggy in that race there, seriously. Nope, apparently not. The game wants us to do that. Update. You're going after that bikini-clad woman there, Mumbo? Yep, he is. Well, it won't be Humba Wumba, I dare say. Well, anyway, going back to Klungo, and he's still struggling to get, seemingly, Grunty out of the thing. And yeah, well, there will be a Banjo 2, that's to be certain. Maybe not a Banjo 3, unless you count, Nuts and Bolts, but, that being said, I will see you, I guess, for Banjo 2. Goodbye!